right, so yeah,
Uh,
let's go to our final part of the show, The Last of Us review.
wait, who watched it?
Albert.
Albert
Albert.
watched it.
Technically,
when
all
he's
of us.
drunk.
I think all of us did. I'm
Albert.
gonna rewatch it. I will tell you what I remember.
Albert watched
And
it
yeah.
when he's drunk. I watched it like this morning. Did Teguh
Calvin
watch it?
missed out. Calvin missed out on the
Me
explanation
and
why
me
why
and
I
Teguh
was
watched it
drinking.
together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's.
I have a
the-
very reasonable explanation why I was not sober last
I
night.
think,
Okay,
to be
okay,
honest,
go
can
ahead.
we start with Albert and see what he remembers? It consider that as a non-spoiler review, because whatever he remembers, he probably didn't remember much of it, right? So
Again, I
consider
will
as a
rewatch it
non-spoiler.
because I do want to watch. I do want to watch it. What I remember, okay, I remember it opens in like 1960s or whatever. They're talking about fungal.
Okay.
Also, by the way,
Okay, so-
I was on a call when this happened, so my brain was not fully zoned in.
Okay, to start off, Albert was already wrong from the get-go.
Yep.
It started.
the
Wait,
1960s. No,
it
it
started
did not.
sometime. What time? What did it
Honestly,
start
I don't
off
even know what year it
Oh.
was.
It
when
started in
when it started.
2003, Albert. It's 2003, but okay.
with? No, it didn't.
It did. The TV show didn't like. Oh, that was already kind of spoiler, I guess. But like, no, that was nothing. There's no 1960s. What are you talking about?
What the hell did I watch?
Oh my god.
Oh, but are you sure you watched the correct Last of Us?
Pedro
Oh
Pascal,
my
Bella
God.
Ramsey.
Okay, well, keep going, Albert. Anyways, yeah. Start out 1960s. Go on.
I'm opening it right now. It opens on 1968. What are you talking about?
Is it? Uh, th-
The Last of
they're
Us, when
trolling.
you're lost in darkness, that episode. It starts off in a talk show, right? And they're talking
Oh,
about
the
Yeah.
talk show was
virus.
in 1960s. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Okay,
But
we
to be
don't
honest,
know.
the talk show was literally like what 20 seconds long. So
Well, I guess we know who's the drunk one here.
Yeah.
Teguh and Ariq, the real drunks.
They
Hey,
mentioned-
Kelvin,
they
you didn't say anything about it either, so you're like,
Hey,
Yeah.
I said
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know.
remember. I don't pay attention to that. I did not pay attention
Oh,
to the year.
okay, next time people call me out for being drunk, I'll just say I didn't pay attention. I was not paying attention.
I just
Anyway,
legit
I
didn't pay
remember.
attention.
I
to it.
remember that
Okay.
because they mentioned the fungi, and I think the fungi is related to the zombies, right?
Yes. Go
Yeah.
on.
And then yeah, I mean, literally, it's pointless for me to explain because I don't remember shit. But anyway, that happens. Intro time jump. Pedro Pascal have a kid. I think the kid doesn't survive. I don't remember. Uh, something happened. They were in a car. Bella Ramsey is like chained up. I have no idea why she's chained up. She keeps on running
Who's
her
Bella
mouth.
Ramsey?
The kid, Ellie.
Ellie,
Oh,
Oh,
Ellie.
Ellie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actress. So yeah, there's that. She's chained up for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't even remember if Ellie and Joel is his name Joel. If Ellie and
Yeah.
Joel meet up in this episode, I don't think they did. Maybe they do. I gotta watch it again. Again, I don't remember if they. I don't remember if Pedro Pascal's kids survive. I know it's played by Tandy Newton's daughter because I keep on mentioning during the call. I'm like, what does she look so familiar? Oh, it's Tandy Newton's daughter. That's why. But yeah, I remember the first zombie was like it's like in their house or something, or they run over. Yeah, I think it's in their house, and then they run away, and there's a car chase, and it's at night, and then it
Man,
suddenly
Albert is
becomes
drunk.
daytime, and it suddenly becomes daytime. And yeah, I don't remember anything after they left the house. I
Okay.
just remember bits and moments of stuff happening, and there are characters, but I have no idea what the plot is. So yeah, it's no point because I pretty much have to rewatch the whole thing, and I genuinely do want to rewatch the whole thing. But yeah,
It's very good. Yeah. Uh, it's 1 hour 20 minutes long though. The runtime,
fair.
I was surprised by it when I thought it was going
Yeah.
to be like the usual 40-50 minutes. I
I have
open
a
it
feeling
like,
it's
damn,
only the
it's
first
a whole
episode.
movie. Pretty much, yeah. Sometimes they do
Yeah.
that, right? In the first
Yeah.
episode, they make it like twice, two
Twice as
episodes long. Yeah,
Yeah. You
usually.
get the context and everything, and then
Mhm.
everything else becomes normal.
But yeah, but anyway, like for Last of Us, like the first episode so far, again, none of us played the game, right? None of
Well,
us played the game.
We
Ariq
watched
watched
gameplay?
gameplay of it.
I watched the
Yeah.
full gameplay of PewDiePie
I only know
literally
the
10
general
years
plot points.
10 years ago. Yeah.
I'm the same with Teguh. I only know the general plot point. So as I was watching, I thought it was I thought it was well done. I know in the first episode, like I don't know, I watch YouTube edit, they ripped at least like 80% of the intro of the video game, like directly copy it into the movie. I know they did that.
Hmm.
Like line for line for the dialogue as well. And I mean it
That's
works, I guess.
that's a thing, right? That's what from what I heard. Because last I heard, The Last of Us is like a very story based game, and it's very
Mhm.
cinematic. From what I heard, it's very cinematic.
Yep.
So people were
Mhm.
concerned of like, oh, are they just gonna do frame by frame adaptation of it? And from what I heard, again, I don't remember what happened, nor have I seen the game, so I cannot even say. But like they did a lot of it, and they just sort of like they don't care that they did it, and it just works because it's already works in the game. So why not?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. Like it's going to be good because they just take it from the game and the game is good. So if they just keep doing that for the next I don't know how many episodes, I guess it works. I guess it's going to at least get 7 or 8 out of 10, you know? Yeah, very much that. Though I'm kind of curious like how the thing I want to know it from Albert's perspective because he's the one that doesn't know the whole general plot line and stuff of the game, right?
I don't. I don't.
The three of us coming
Mm.
into this, we already know like
Oh,
what happened to this character,
Yeah,
why she
yeah,
changed
I
up,
knew that.
things like that. So
Yeah.
I'm interested in Albert's perspective when he watched it, because like I'm not surprised at all when watching the first episode. You know, maybe some people
gotcha.
will be if they don't
So
know what's gonna happen.
all of you really already know the story,
The
I
general
do.
plot line.
Yeah.
The general plot
Yeah.
points.
general plot point. Okay.
I even know like some
Mhm.
of the weird subplot lines as well.
I know there is. I know there is. I know there is The Last of Us 2. That's not so great from what I heard.
Yep.
It's yeah, people didn't like it
I've
that
seen
much.
bits. Yeah, I've seen bits of it. I understand why people didn't like
Yeah.
it.
So I am going in blind. So yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How
No, you
about
guys go
Tagu
ahead. Talk it out.
and Abik? Yeah, what's your thoughts
The
on
good
the first
thoughts
episode?
was usually
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
uh-huh.
okay. Like,
Oh,
I don't know. Um, what is there to say?
All right,
Like,
Abik.
very cool. Right. So my first reaction is you see Paramount. This is how you do a game show. Not that was not that
Talking to Halo.
disaster called Halo. Yeah. Because Halo was like super unfaithful to the game, and this is like the literal opposite. Very faithful to the game. so, so basically, that's like my non-spoiler review. So like, yeah, it is very accurate, and I think I went off to go saying, "Ooh, that happened in the game. Ooh, this was like
that
this in the
is
game."
true.
Or oh yeah, I was like that. I was kind of like a nerd, which I can go off
I mean, it
later
was
once we get to the
interesting though, because
spoiler
they
review.
did change a few things according to you, right?
They did nothing substantial that will deviate the plot. The plot literally remained the exact same. It's just like these
The
nitbits, details here and there.
the one thing I remember they changed is Pedro like Joel's daughter instead of sleeping on the sofa he was sleeping on his lap.
That is
That's the
very
one
specific.
thing they changed.
Yeah, that's like some minor details that were changed. I'd actually
Very
overlooked that part.
minor.
There were like bigger
Uh,
change, other bigger stuff they changed.
I don't know. I just like after watching the first episode, I just went on YouTube and like you know find comparisons of the game and the series.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that. Yeah, I just did that. Any other thoughts, sir?
Uh, for non-spoiler stuff, that's all I can say so far. So,
Yeah.
unless there's.
Nope.
I will add this. It's interesting that again, this is like we said, is very very faithful, and it's worked so far. I think critically, a lot of people love it. People are already raving about the show. It's only one episode. Meanwhile, since we've been alive, as much as I remember, every video game adaptation have been trying their best not to adapt the story straight up. They've always done something different. They always change something. Even
Mhm.
like the closest one that I can think of that I've played the game, Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Well, I don't play the game Pokemon Detective. I see gameplay. but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's very close. But they change stuff too. They still change a big part of the story, but it's still very very similar. Like, and I'm
Um,
pretty sure like Assassin's Creed, Tomb Raider, it's not at all
Assassin's Creed is
faithful.
different.
They
the,
just
Tomb
took the
Raider
the
as
thing
well.
character, they do something with it, right?
the thing is, like you said, Last of Us is or in itself is or already the game already felt like a movie kind of
Was
thing,
some
you
fun,
know?
yeah.
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 No, but
So
that's the thing. Okay, this here's my question though. Why is it? Why don't video game movies just adapt the story straight up? Just do the exact same story? Because if it already works in the game, why don't they just do it? Like The
no,
Last of
because
Us is
I
it's
don't
proving
like
it.
think it
if you're
works on
taking some,
every.
yeah, it doesn't work on everything. All right, go first.
And I was gonna say like if it's already cinematic, right? Because like the whole point of it is it's basically a playable movie.
hmm
So you're just removing the playable part. But like other games, like
Is it
at
like a
least back
Telltale
then, right?
game?
They didn't really have the movie
Oh
part.
no,
They just
no.
had the playable
Oh,
part.
Okay.
like taking like for example like Halo, you know, like you cannot really adapt that from like scene to scene, I guess, because there's that like
No, like no,
uh
I'm not saying scene to scene. I'm saying why not just take the story that's already in the game?
I think my biggest reason is because like people have played the game, people have seen what happened, so they're like no
Okay,
sense of surprise there.
counter
Yeah,
argument.
counter argument.
Books.
Yeah, books.
People
Yeah,
have
that's true.
read the books, but that read the books still go to movies for book adaptations that are 100%
To be
I,
fake.
fair
They
though,
don't change
like you
stuff in
don't
Harry
you don't
Potter,
really
Hunger
see
Games.
books visually like like in movies like
Yeah,
you
and
know
like I don't know,
the
Albert, there's
depiction
like
actually
is
something.
whatever is in your imagination, but
I
That's
video
still
games you can already
fair.
see it. Yeah.
I do think part of it is like the game have that interactiveness that goes with it, right? That
Yeah, like
Yeah, and
there's
yeah.
interact.
something different about it. Like there's a story that works interactively does not necessarily work non-interactively, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like for example, like
That's
we have
fair.
a scene of like in the video game, oh, we are doing a last stand, we are shooting, blah, 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 you know, it's intense. And we
Uh-huh.
watch the movie, we just watch someone doing that. It's kind of less intense, you know, we just kind of like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the same basically if you follow like the story beats, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Uh
That's fair. That's fair.
I
Okay.
mean, if you're only like looking at series, like really looking at like Arcane and Edge Runner, the two good ones, it's a prequel, right?
Edge Runners is like nothing to do with the main story of the game,
Yeah.
and what is it? And Arcane is literally like an in-game lore of the characters. So
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
How
uh,
about
Fair enough.
Uncharted? Did they make a new story
No.
for that one?
I've never watched that.
Original story. Original story.
Original. Oh, all right, all right.
Even
Yeah.
Resident Evil are original story.
Oh yeah,
They
there's
took
definite.
they took bits and pieces from the game,
Kelvin.
but it's more the original.
Monster Hunter.
Hey,
That's not related.
they are faithful for the new world. It's called the new world. They call it the new world as well. So there you go.
That is not the
I
new
know,
world. That is the shite
I know
world.
that.
That is a terrible world.
I know that fact from
At
Monster
least Monster Hunter is well represented in that Kate Blanchett movie Tar.
Hard.
Oh yeah, definitely.
At least redemption.
At redemption. It's just the opening for the world for another world.
Redemption. I don't care. Yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking like Uncharted, I thought it's like one of those video games that you can kind of turn it into a movie quite well, but I guess they didn't follow the game, so never mind that.
I don't know why they did it. That's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, so that's anything else we want to talk about Last of Us? No?
Well,
Alright,
I cannot add anything else to the conversation.
that's
so
fair.
yeah.
Albert, I think people are enjoying you being drunk and watching the show. Maybe that's what you should do for
I don't
the
want
rest
to.
of the series.
I want to watch it for real. I don't want to. Oh.
Yeah.
Should I?
Nah. Do that on like a bad series, not a potentially
Boba
good
Fett.
one.
Yeah,
Do
Yeah,
that on
that's
Boba
not
Fett
Boba Fett.
actually. To help you get
Right.
through it so you can watch Mandalorian season 3.
And then I review it on the show. I don't
Yeah.
remember what happened. I think Grogu levitated Boba. Yeah.
Yeah. Last of Us. So that's that for the episode 1. I guess the quick,
There you go.
I guess, spoiler review, right? We kind of get into some spoiler bits.
We did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Spoiler, non-spoiler kind of thing. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
I guess we'll be doing this for episode 2 as well next week, right?
yeah, I
Probably,
think
yeah.
we haven't really settled it. Going forward, do we want to do it as a separate recording or do we want to do part of a show? I don't know how many episodes there are. So we gotta
Yeah,
figure
last I
that
checked, there
out.
was like 9, I think.
Gotcha.
8, 9 or 8, yeah, on that.
Yeah, that's
level.
something we'll figure. That's something we'll figure out. But yeah, that's we'll definitely cover it in one way or another. Or if not, then we'll just cover it by the end of the show, like a recap of everything.